Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We took a week out to have a bunch of wrestlers fight to the death. And now we are back with our regular scheduled tournament formats. And we proceed to a 32 tag team tournament.
We don't do things by half here, and the tag tournament is underway. We will be starting this evening with the B team. The most experienced team in this matchup, as they would like to claim.
Probably the most time spent as a team. Although I don't believe their opponents have no experience tag teaming.
Absolutely not, but still not known for their teamwork per se. Of course, this man needs no introduction.
Yes,
the
smelliest man in all of wrestling.
He's also the world, according to one YouTube video, the man who makes the best pancakes.
Now I want pancakes made by The Rock.
Yeah, they are very chocolatey, apparently.
You could have told, like, I don't care. I just if someone's claiming that The Rock makes really good pancakes, I want The Rock's pancakes. He does.
Would you like me to find the recipe for you?
No. If I'm doing this, I want The Rock's pancakes.
You'll be getting The Rock's pancakes if you please follow the recipe.
No, I want it made by The Rock.
Oh, he's busy.
You're not wrong.
He's filming Jungle Cruise.
Jungle Cruise came out.
He's still filming it to this day.
Like a week ago.
He's still filming it in disguise. That was a fake movie.
No, he's just now currently working at the Jungle Cruise in order to promote the movie.
Yes. Okay, here we go. Right, I've got the recipe. All right, here. I'll wait until his partners come to the ring. Before I show you the delight that is the Rock pancake.
I'll be honest, this is not how I thought we were going to start this tournament.
You're the one who said smelliest.
Yeah, because it says, can you smell what The Rock is cooking?
Yeah, and he answers pancakes. World famous pancakes.
That's Dwayne the Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson. I wonder who this song belongs to.
Good question.
Jack Swagger! Oh, wait.
Who?
Sorry, Jake Hager. Hey, but no, it is indeed Kurt Angle. An all-star team of Hall of Famers, you would argue.
Yeah.
I'm not sure he makes good pancakes.
I you know what? I'd believe the Kurt Angle could make good pancakes.
Comment, leave us a comment if you think they can make good pancakes. I'm curious now.
This is just going to be a thing now. We just judge
everyone. Yeah, we are. We're going to judge their pancakes. Like, I'm going to judge this remix of Kurt Angle's theme. Because it's the ECW theme.
Let's see.
This is the alright satire.
Well, I would imagine Bo Dallas's pancakes are fine. Nothing to write home about.
No. Bo Dallas lives on a farm. He's going to have some damn good pancakes.
Yeah, actually, that's a good point.
I know it's a good point because I said it.
Curtis Axel probably doesn't have the best pancakes.
Yeah, well, I'm going to ask him one day.
Like they're probably edible, but.
Alright, so here's how you make a Rock pancake. As Bo Dallas takes down the Rock. You ready for this? You got a pen?
No.
Why don't you have a pen? I literally left you a pen this morning on the deck. Damn it, Boogeyman!
Why are you suddenly beefing with Boogeyman? What happened in the 2 weeks since we last did one of these?
He owes me $20 worth of worms.
You planning a fishing trip or something? Or...
Yes,
okay.
I was. Then he ate them. Yes, anyway. We worry about the pancake recipe and the rep is down. Good start.
We are not very deep into this, and the ref is already out of it.
Yes. And the B team are currently keeping momentum
Yeah,
against the Rock.
keeping momentum, keeping Rock in the ring.
And,
I would argue this, and you can argue against me if you'd like, but out of that team, the Rock is probably the weaker of the two wrestlers.
no, I would agree with you. In terms of endurance, most definitely.
Yeah, the Rock is going to be very much. I was going to say, and actually, I can't even say the Rock's the personality of that team because Kurt Angle's got personality in spades as well.
We can't even say the Rock is the Genetti. Like, no.
Kurt Angle asked for it one too many times on those flying elbows.
Yeah, gets delivered. Irish whip to turnbuckle. Bo's looking for a team maneuver. Does not get it.
Goes corner to corner. Angle now making the tag.
Yeah, Angle the Rock going to be making some offense here. Double body backdrop.
Spine on the pan. Just not the way people normally use that phrase.
I don't think people normally use that phrase.
They do, just normally for spine busters.
Well, 2 count on Bo Dallas. Dallas feeling the effects of a Hall of Fame team.
This is experience versus tag team experience. If this was a, I feel like if this was actually booked on a show, it'd be very predictable. But here in simulated wrestling town, anyone could win.
Yes, and I know who I hope does.
B team, so we get to hear battle scars again.
Yes.
Good. I'm glad we're on the same page.
Of course it's a B team. You know what I'm like with part-timers.
Kurt Angle supposedly retired.
They did The Rock. So did Cena.
No, they haven't retired. They're just doing Hollywood. Kurt Angle actually...
So did Ric Flair, and yet he appeared in Triple Mania.
To be fair, he wasn't wrestling as much as he got involved.
To be fair, that still does not count as retirement.
I would say people like Jake the Snake, who are just in managing people, are retired still.
No, I'd say they're still active in the field. Okay, let me put it this way. If you say that you're not going to work in retail, right? But you stop being a utility assistant and deal with customer complaints over the phone, are you still not working retail?
That is different. Like that, like.
But it's not.
The way because people retire from sports like way younger. They retire from regular careers. Like, I got quite into the Olympics. The number of people like, oh yeah, they're like in their 30s and they're thinking of retiring. And I'm like, okay.
But we'll keep up there from the arm drags. Rock's taking control.
I got really into the sports climbing.
Now the Rock seems to be setting it up. The move that put away Eric Rowan in 7 seconds. Not sure if he was going for it or not. Did seem to be.
Yeah, I think Axel able to swing his body around.
Axel seemed to be going for a cutter of sorts and not get that either.
Bit of brawling.
Patented German for Kurt, rolls through, goes for number 2.
Yeah, before there was Brock Lesnar, there was Kurt Angle. As far as suplex cities go.
Yeah, triple German there by Kurt. I think maybe going for the ankle lock because Axel able to twist his body around.
Snake Eyes out of the friendly corner. And the more this goes on, the more Axel needs that tag.
The bow looked exacerbated there. Curtis was going to try pin, I think. Did not get the opportunity.
Sends Kurt into the corner. Cheeky shot there from Bo.
Cheeky or efficient?
Can't it be both?
There's some leg training, bit match.
Back to center.
Here's Axel. Nails it.
Yeah, face breaker, net breaker.
I'm pretty sure that has a name.
I'm sure it does. I don't know what it is.
It's been a while since I've seen it. But if I'm not mistaken, it's the Axelizer.
Wow, that's a really bad name. I think I'll just stick with calling it what it is.
Would you like the original name of Axhole?
Yes, actually, that does sound better.
I think it's a Hangman's Face Buster. It does appear to be that way.
Yeah. That would probably be more accurate. I just like the idea of calling it a neck. I just like neck breaker face buster as a.
Without staring at the soul, the Kurt Angle there.
It's Axel
Um,
seems to be talking trash. Big right hand. Another one.
We're gonna believe. No, we
Northern
are not.
Lights. Northern Lights, but in the B team corner.
Dangerous place to be for Bo in the clutches of Kurt Angle.
Heel
Goes
hook.
through. Yeah, just gonna work on the ankle, perhaps loosen it up for the ankle lock.
Yeah, we know how devastating Kurt can be when it comes to attacking the legs.
Bo cutting off Kurt to the pass.
Bo's letting Kurt to the corner. Kurt fighting his way out.
Irish whip, Kurt kitchen sink.
Bo now getting the net breaker.
Absolutely trying to just keep momentum. Pendulum backbreaker.
Very back and forth combat contest there between the men in the singlets. Now the man in the pants coming back into the match. Getting. Well, Axel went with
How
it.
the pants and the plan.
Axel went for the feet on the ropes, and then a whole bunch of other stuff
Kurt's
happened.
busted.
Yeah.
Kurt's busted there.
Kurt busted open off that drop toe hold.
Yeah, Curtis used his legs to just force his hand to the ground there.
Sometimes it is the simplest moves that cause the most damage.
Olympic slam, good axe.
The angle slam, but in the corner. I think that's going to force a rope break.
Which is good positioning.
And finally, the Rock's able to get back in. Angle could use the break.
The Angle's enticing the crowd, though.
The crowd behind the Rock.
Dallas breaks it up.
Yeah, out of nowhere to break that pin up.
Rock wanted to put Dallas out of action with just a little bit. Running body splash on the Rock there.
Now measuring him.
Axe hole connects.
Yeah, I mean, that's still better than the Axelizer.
Only a
Both teams picking on a great showing so far. It's hard to tell where this one's going to end.
The People's Spine Buster.
Running clothesline in the corner. Elbow drop to the small of the back. Tags in Kurt Angle.
He's going to try and keep the momentum in his team's corner. Goes for the running clothesline. Misses. Turning the pages. $2.9.
So close after that running neck breaker.
Yeah, we haven't seen him use turning heads in a long time. Last used it back in 2013 even.
Using the ropes for momentum to drive that knee into Kurt's sternum.
Let's put the attack. What is the plan here? A suplex. Powerbomb.
Yeah, neck breaker bomb.
Rock slides in to break it.
And I've got to say, I think that if Rock didn't break that one up, that might have been it.
Absolutely. Referee's down from the slide as well.
Clothesline from Kurt.
Rock did not get who he had to go through.
Curtis Axel on the outside, just making sure the Rock stays down. Angle out the back.
German suplex. Rolls through. Suplex number 2.
Keeps waist control.
Lovely 3-for-1 offer.
Rock's back up.
Was going after the arm, perhaps trying to stop the ankle lock from being as potent.
Yeah, electric chair position.
To a shin breaker.
Yeah, Angle able to fight out. Gets the shin breaker. Well, gets a tag.
And that down to the hot tag drop kick.
Big boot. Saito suplex. First match in. We're already getting my one per show.
Here we are. And let's go for the leg.
Let's go to the headlock into some sort of sidewalk slam.
Nails it. Looks like he's trying to get his pace here.
That's the near corner.
It's going to fight out the corner, running STO. Takes down the straps.
Yeah, Kurt's getting fired up. I don't think Kurt expected this one to go as long as it has.
You've got to give credit to the B team. It's one of the underdogs here. Despite their experience as a team.
It's bouncing Kurt's head off the mat. The spear.
Beautiful spear. Only a 2.9 for the spear.
B team keep getting so close. Dragon Sleeper applied.
Yeah, the B team just keep pulling out all techniques. Hoping to put away the Hall of Famers here.
Yeah, digging deep. Punch blocked and returned. Kick caught and returned.
By connects. Olympic slam. And it's enough.
Give all the credit to the world in the world to the B team. They held their own. They got close on multiple occasions. But in the end, it is the veterans, the Hall of Famers, that advance.
Absolutely so. The B team had a team advantage as an experience, but just could not capitalized on it, the match, and as you can see, Rock and Kurt was able to keep that momentum, which has allowed them to move forward.
Yeah, it was not an easy win, and I have a feeling The Rock and Kurt Angle thought that was going to be a lot easier than it was.
Can you blame them?
But in the end, they were still victorious and move on to the next round. The team formerly the Revival making their way to the ring.
Yeah, seems to have embraced the name one last time for this tournament. I'd like to think them more the professional than to be concerned by their name choice. After all. Possibly one of the best tag teams in the Western Hemisphere. In fact, I'd argue the best team in the Western Hemisphere.
Yeah, one of the best teams in modern wrestling. A throwback. Another team, somewhat in their own right, actually considered a throwback.
Yes, and somewhat considered the best to develop in the Eastern Hemisphere. Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson, the Good Brothers.
Yeah, two American boys residing in Japan, mastering their craft in the New Japan system.
Yeah, it's very familiar to use to the strong style. Also, the current Impact Tag Team Champions.
Yeah, recently defending those titles against the Dark Order.
That's able to retain. So there's no tricks here. It's back to business with the brothers. They're starting with Dash and Gallows.
Seems that way. Big step suplex to start things off.
Gallows definitely has the strength advantage in this matchup.
Yeah, I think if I were the Revival, I would be picking a limb. We do know the Revival are very good at doing that.
And the Revival are specialists in that department. Old school mentality with the new school efficiency as well.
Yeah, cut the ring in half and focus a body part until they can't take it anymore.
It's a Guri moving Anderson to their side of the ring.
Tag made. In comes the axe. It's cranking at the neck.
Dawson taking the lead here.
Collision. Carl. Till the world backbreaker.
Yeah, we're not going to see a lot of flashy techniques, I think. That might be the flashiest so far.
Another arm breaker. Arm breaker, backbreaker. Words escape me sometimes.
The Revival very much anti-air style. Very grounding pound-esque.
Yeah, I the ironic nature of it, of Dash having one of the nicest 450s in the business, refuses to do it.
I mean, you don't need to do everything you're good at.
Yep.
Must be said. And
Fair,
Lesnar has won the
he is now
pad.
refusing to do it because it's what lost him the match against the Young Bucks.
Yeah, it's almost as if he shouldn't have pulled it out.
Belly to belly from Gallows. Good Brothers currently doing the job of cutting off the ring. Dawson able to take the advantage.
Having a nerve there. Trying at it. Surprisingly efficient.
Just trapezius hold. Just squeezing on that muscle. It's not a... You do it right, it's a pleasant massage. You do it wrong and it's quite painful.
And this trick.
Big
slamming.
Yeah, big Alabama slam, using the ropes to get a bit more momentum off of it.
Yeah, inverted Alabama slam, indeed, doing the job there.
Sorry, Mal's Ablablama.
Thank you. Cody would be annoyed if we said the wrong word. I imagine. Very back and forth here. No one wanting to give an inch so far.
Yeah, well, these are two of the best teams, I'd say, in the tournament. At least of those that were pre-existing teams.
There's the cockiness of Dash.
Now we're starting to see the Revival playing their tricks. That shot to the knee could pay dividends later.
It's the best tactic for them to do against the taller man here. We just need to dissect Gallows here.
Yeah,
Else can just explode. I don't know why.
Going for the legs, taking out the base of the big man.
Absolute plex.
Elbow across the face.
Awesome tags in.
Gallows counting his ring. Back body drop gets counted to zone. Tag made.
Gallows reaches.
Here comes the machine gun. Clothesline ducked.
Dawson cuts it off. That is skill.
Yeah, well, sometimes all you have to do is avoid a single move to take the advantage.
This is going to send Dawson into the corner. European uppercut.
Yeah, looking to bring Scott into the friendly side. Rocket kick.
Technique we haven't seen in a while.
Dash knows it's a serious move. It's a signature move in Anderson's arsenal.
Dash avoiding a strike there from Carl.
Dawson quick to fight his way out of that corner.
Tag made. Snapmare. And to assisted guillotine drop. Right on the throat.
Yeah, all that momentum. The leg just coming down across the chest, the upper chest, catching the throat, driving the wind out of them.
And looked for a cutter, missed the opportunity.
I don't know if it was a cutter or if he was looking for the gun stun.
Hard to say. Think we're gonna see it. Shadow Machine.
Let's give it its due. It is now the big rig. It is named after the late great John Huber.
Yes, and it has worked. The big rig, Shadow Machine, whatever you call it, is an efficient finisher.
Yeah, we see that move slowing Luke Gallows down. Rocket kick, and yeah, that looks like he was going for the gun stun there.
Yeah, it's where it ends up. Shadow Machine, big rig. 1, 2, 3.
There goes the Good Brothers. Whatever FTR might stand for, they do move on.
Fall. Now's the victor. Great. The Revival moving on. Some would argue the odds-on favorite to win.
Certainly up there with some of the tag teams that are in this.
Yes, they may be battling familiar foes. One thing's for certain, we will be seeing the Revival in the next round. Well, it's been a while since we've seen Aiden English compete.
Yes, last time was in that tables match for the 24/7 championship, where his peg kept disappearing.
Yeah, it seems like it's going to take his time.
From Chicago, Illinois.
At least he got the location right.
I don't think we're in Chicago. I think he's from Chicago.
We can pretend he's right.
I know you're biased here.
What? Me bias? That's improbable.
We know how much you like Aiden English.
The drama king just, you know.
Or Matt Raywalt.
Or we can just refer to him as the drama king. I'm okay with that.
Or resident alcohol expert. Or at least our resident whiskey expert.
He's our resident Ford villain.
To be clear, this is not the Ford Villains.
No, unfortunately not. I mean, Koch was too busy talking to a terrorist unit called Contra. Gotta give him credit, he has a set of pipes. He has a style all of himself. However, I suspect I know who he's brought along. Wait a minute. Is that who I figured is?
Is it?
It is. It's William Regal. We've not had William Regal compete at all recently.
Oh.
Wait a minute. No. I thought you said the Gateway to My Universe was not active.
What?
Before we started the show. There's no way this is the Gentleman's Club, is it?
I mean, it's solely possible.
The Gentleman's Club is... I thought locked in my own world here. But it appears as though William Regal would indicate, especially with Aiden English.
Again, we know your love of Aiden English.
The Gentleman's Club definitely getting some good reinforcements. I will not deny William Regal's expertise here.
Yeah, but will ring rust play a factor?
This is a man who did bare knuckle fighting for money in the Blackpool here. You know, you just don't know. And considering NXT, is it not apt that we have one of the most dominant NXT tag team champions?
Yeah, one of what very much feels like the first real big example of a botched main roster call-up.
Yes, indeed, the Ascension, Big Connor, and Victor. God, I remember them being dominant. The match with Too Cool as well.
Connor, of course, recently 24/7 champion.
Yeah, lost it to R-Truth, I believe.
Yeah, but did win it in that table match I mentioned earlier with Aiden English. So these two teams, or at least a member of each of these teams, do have some history. And that's before we get into bringing up the vaudevillains.
Yeah, looks like Connor and Aiden starting it off.
That's Victor.
I know what I meant.
That's not what you said.
Aiden was thrown into the opposite side of the ring, but able to capitalize and
Yeah,
get himself back in the right side.
counters the suplex with the neck breaker.
Oh, William Regal watching on.
Yes. Do you think he's spent time working on that turn, or is that from a can?
I wouldn't question Mr. Regal on this.
Hmm.
He is one of the best wrestlers to come out of Britain. I would not question him, no matter what.
Well, I can agree with at least some of that statement.
Best thing to come out of Britain?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So the only part I really care are you agreeing with.
Good. Glad.
Victor now wearing on the neck for choke.
Yeah, gotta be careful. Referee doesn't consider that disqualification worthy.
The Ascension or animalistic, this kind of comes with the territory, you know?
Yeah, but even no matter how animalistic you may be, you've got to be careful not to get yourself disqualified.
Because many would argue that Aiden English is, to some degree, the Damien Sandow of the roster. If that makes sense.
In a way.
Old school eccentricity.
And the
Maybe
boys
string-
putting up the Dukes.
Absolutely. William looking for a good, fun time, it appears.
The arm.
He's as cold-blooded as he is entertaining.
We have seen Aiden work the back. He might be planning to work around the Regal Scratch, but that Tiger Driver. Aiden distracting the refs. They don't get the pin.
Yeah, it looks like it would have been definitely a free count. I think ring rust might be affecting Regal. As he's thrown to the other side of the ring here.
Yeah, just a big Beal. Now here comes the big man. Off the ropes with the elbow drop.
Yeah, just carrying that momentum straight down onto the chest of Regal. Honor is definitely the strength side of this matchup, that's for sure.
Power slam into the cover.
Regal breaks out here. Goes over DDT.
Yeah, sure.
My most common move for Regal.
Yeah, we know Regal mostly likes, to keep the pace slow, but sometimes changing the pace up is just how you get the advantage.
Well, you're not in there.
Yeah,
By
it's
Connor.
staying standing. Letting gravity do the work. Tag made now,
On the
Victor.
arm there. Good luck into a punch.
Yeah, I believe it was a closed fist. Made point to turn away from the ref.
He said there were animals, but animals can be smart as well.
Yeah, being, I guess, again, Be animalistic as you like, as long as you don't get caught. See some of that brutality out of Regal.
William Regal's cold blood is the company he keeps. Going a bit flashy. A bit more than usual, I would say.
I don't know if it was going flashy or just it looked it because of kind of getting out of the way and him just bouncing off the turnbuckle.
Moving advantage, double elbows, the running Regal.
Ascension not yet looking for a pin. Just looking to wear down William Regal.
Oh, drop to knee there.
Series of clubbing shots.
English looking to put on the foundation. Headlock driver. Beautiful technique there.
2 count.
Only
From,
a 2.
yeah, 2 count from the elevated full Nelson facebuster.
Yeah, we've not seen that from Aiden English in a long time.
English was looking to put it away, Connor fighting his way out of it.
Yeah, couldn't get it from the director's cut. Aiden wrestles out the corner. Would have picked his grasp, running clothesline. Think accidentally clipped Regal.
Yeah, a bit of a misfunction there.
Need to get Connor back under control here. Tags to Regal. Double body backdrop. Running kick. Regal's busted open.
Kitchen sink. Regal's busted open, but it ain't slowing him down.
That's what he got. He's to fight him up.
Yeah. This is why we call it seeing red.
Regal flex.
With the cover.
Only a 2 on Connor.
Give it about 2.5, but not enough.
Procedural Victor running knee.
Yeah.
He has the knee trembler even.
Yeah, Regal knee.
Only a 2.
Yeah, still holding on as Victor.
Breaker applied there. Look at the strength sit out powerbomb from a deadlift.
Yeah, Regal's starting to feel it.
Irish whip, clothesline, connects. Regal looking to keep momentum.
Looking for a tag.
Backbreaker applied.
And Victor looking to fight his way back up.
STO.
And Steo just planting English. English rolling into the outside, but into the clutches of Connor. Gets a choke Beal for his trouble.
A lot of people forget just how strong a person that Connor is. Connor is one hell of a strong competitor, and he will lift you up and slam you down like you are nothing.
Of course, the team can advance by count out. If both team gets counted out, their opponents for the next round get a bye.
And it's only a 10 count.
Yeah, we're back to normal rules. This isn't a New Japan style tournament.
I'm not satisfied with that. The bid.
Yeah, I'm going to take the count out.
Victor! Clever tactic there.
Yeah,
stopping it.
Stops Aiden following up. Does
Holds
allow
Aiden up at the pass.
to allow Regal to get a cheap shot in, though.
Yeah, Regal used his logic. Smart choice there by Regal. Belly to belly.
Yeah, full over the head. Just tossing Aiden English. English now. For a kick, got caught.
The slamming in onto the mat.
Yeah,
William looking for momentum. William gets it.
Hot tag. Connor was trying to catch his breath.
Running knee there by Regal. Discus forearm.
Again, we see more of the brutal side of Regal.
Regal is a reptile. That's exactly what he is. Wearing the body down.
Yeah, more damage to the arm and the spine. Does always have the Regal
another
stretch in
knee
the back.
trembler.
Yes.
Nails the trembler. And Aiden English didn't even need to stop it.
Yeah, Victor came in but was just slightly too late with the save.
Yeah, I think that knee trembler knocked him out cold. You see his head rise up after taking it. Doesn't know where he is there.
Yeah, you think even if he broke it, it wouldn't have been too long. See that Regal plex.
Absolutely beautiful, underrated suplex technique. Bless my partners there. I think Regal was happy with Aiden's performance tonight.
Yeah, I think both men did a fantastic job.
Yeah, Aiden has been looking to put Regal in the Gentleman's Club for a long time. Pete Dunne, Roderick Strong, Jack Gallagher, all before him, but now Regal, a genuine candidate of a Hall of Famer, is by Aiden's side. This could be a deadly combination.
Do you want to explain this one?
Okay, I will gladly. So, this came about from the Hall of Fame ceremony. For those of you who don't know, the Great Khali was inducted the same year as RVD, which is in itself a strange premise. But then Matt Riddle showed up, and me being an A-type stupid, went, you know what would be a great name for this tandem? You, me, and the Great Khali. So, you now have you, which is RVD, me, which is Matt Riddle, and the Great Khali, who is self-explanatory. There's your explanation.
Good. Now everyone is aware why this is a thing.
Also because it's glorious.
Yes, absolutely no bias from the #1 expert on the Great Khali.
Yes, here he is. Matt Riddle, no birds this time.
No birds here.
No birds. There's an RVD pretending to be Batista. And there's the legend himself. I don't think I've ever seen a Carleen goes to the second rope. I'm kind of scared. Imagine the Carly doing a 450.
Don't know if that's possible.
I mean, the Big Show used to do one. He used to do a mean 450.
Yeah, it would be pretty mean.
Yeah, it was. It was really good too. From what I've heard. Yes, the team of you, me, and the Great Khali.
Here we have at least 2 Tylers. At least 2 ties.
Yes. You just like bundling people whose name are the same together.
That's pretty much all we've done here.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, there are 3 people who said tie. So I guess you could say there's a tie cubed.
I suppose, yeah.
Yeah, because originally Dillinger was not meant to be here.
Yeah, we did not know Dillinger was going to be joining the group.
Yes, I in fact heard, and I quote from Dillinger himself, he was going for a job interview with some chairman. It's funny how that works. Guess he didn't get the job.
Guess not. I blame Stan.
Oh god, everyone blames Stan. Look, he's a damn good accountant. Okay. Still got a black chin from that kick, you know. It's been, what, a decade?
Something like that.
There's Tyler Breeze. Cocky, but... You know, I always say the difference between cocky and arrogant is your ability to prove something. If you can't do it, you're cocky. So I guess he's arrogant.
I think you mean cocky and confident.
No, I don't. I was right the first time.
Okay.
Cockiness and arrogance, both negative qualities, but at least one shows that you are skilled enough to back it up. Meanwhile, one man who does not need to be cocky nor arrogant would be one of the youngest champions in WWE history. Definitely the youngest modern champion that's not a child. And the inaugural NXT UK champion, 1/3 of Mustache Mountain, Tyler Bate.
No, 1/2 of Mustache Mountain, 1/3 of British Strong Style.
To be fair, they all have mustaches, can we just call him honorary? He appears to have brought a really long sock.
It's a towel. It's a towel.
It does look like a really long sock.
Yes, if Trent Seven was in the game, we probably would just have Mustache Mountain, but for some weird reason, they only included 2/3 of British Strong Style in the game.
I think it's because Trent wasn't really doing much.
No, it was literally like there's only 2 NXT UK people in it, and it's the 2 champions at the time.
Yeah, then they added the next year. No, wait, 3, because Noam Dar.
Noam Dar was technically 205 at the time.
True, but still he counts as a third.
No, he doesn't.
He does in my heart.
Just to my heart as well.
Besides that, Tyler Breeze, surprisingly, if you go back in history, you will find that Tyler Breeze was one of the most highly regarded NXT call-ups. He had a reputation for performance. Now, this is the man who wrestled Jushin Thunder Liger.
Yeah, he is the only man to fight Jushin Liger in WWE ring.
And you got to think, that is one hell of an honor.
That is one hell of an acumen to have.
Absolutely. Imagine being good enough to fight a legend. That is how good Breeze is. And
Yeah.
Bate, Bate may not be utilized that much anymore, but he's still one of the best wrestlers to come out of Britain.
I mean, you say that. He is currently the holder of the
Don't
Headeridge Cup.
Remind me of the fucking round system. I have my hatred of round systems. You know this.
Yeah, again, the best. In fact, no, I think the only
That's the worst case.
the only company to be doing a more like traditional style is the Ring of Honor Pure division.
Yeah, and at least then it doesn't break up the flow.
Yeah, it doesn't do
Hello.
rounds because rounds is
Hello,
the
Heritage Cup.
yeah
Hello,
rounds is the
Grand
thing that ruins it.
Championship. Hello, All Wheels Racing. Yes, I don't just you.
Yeah, like you don't need to break it up to be traditional. Like the rounds don't add anything, but adding adding
Rounds are part of a terrible, terrible legacy of British wrestling.
Yeah.
It was the worst part.
But things like limited rope breaks and actually doing more to enforce the closed fist rule, like that is a fun way of changing wrestling.
Yes, round systems are not. We are not boxing. CM Punk once said, "Your arms are too short to box with God," and I think a lot of people should take that to heart because the bloody round systems. Aided crossbody, by the way, by Matt Riddle.
Yeah, a very, very high crossbody.
But yes, in comparison to where he was, I think it's arguable to say the ball was dropped in Tyler Bate. Like, maybe like Pete Dunne, for instance. Pete Dunne, second longest reign, prevalent on NXT.
His character's gone a bit weird, but yeah, prevalent on NXT.
Still prevalent. A really high position to be found card. One could argue upper main event. Sorry, upper mid card. Bate doesn't even make the upper mid card, and Trent Seven doesn't even make the lower mid.
Yeah, bring back.
Hell, I've seen Bate open the show.
I don't watch NXT UK. I watched maybe
Bate has opened the show.
I watched maybe 5 weeks of it. I still bought a Mustache Mountain shirt.
Yeah, the last time I saw Bate wrestle on the show, it was the opening match against Noam Dar. So I think that speaks volumes of the 205 Live division and the UK championship for the contenders. The less we say about Dillinger, the better.
But hey, at least we're getting Ilya Dragunov versus Walter, and they couldn't fuck that up at all. Oh wait,
yeah,
they had Ilya Dragunov lose on NXT.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you finish. Do you think someone could tell Tyler to get the rope from in between his legs, please?
I mean, maybe he likes it there.
I really don't like this. It's giving me pain. I have to know. It's cable.
So
it's not
to be
flexing.
fair, so is a lot of things. It doesn't stop. Doesn't stop it being used.
Signature wheelhouse. Split leg moonsault goes to the pin. Hopefully Breeze has got the rope from his crotch. Nope, still got it.
Only a 2 count from the split leg moonsault. From his signature Millhouse? Or did I hear that wrong?
from
Might be-
his signature wheelhouse.
Okay,
Yes.
I might just be hearing things after watching someone spend 6 hours reviewing every single episode of The Simpsons over the past few
Well,
days.
that was your fault.
Kinda, yeah. YouTube's a weird place.
It's a weird place. But yeah, RVD has a lot of signature techniques. There's the super kick from Tyler.
And a colossal clutch.
Doesn't really look that colossal, can I just say.
It doesn't. It doesn't, like 90% of people that do it doesn't look like it, but that's what it's called.
It just looks like a really strange camel clutch for everyone. Anyone who isn't big who does it.
Yeah,
it
it's
makes
just
it look
it's
weird.
it's just a lazy camel clutch.
How does RVD make that look weird? One strong is slammed there. There's the 5-star front
Yeah, to
splash.
set up a 5-star flop track has to turn in midair to get it. Bates in to break it up.
Bates takes out the ref. And Bates about to lift up Riddle for DDT.
Yeah, Tyler Bate stealing Joseph Connor's finisher.
Joseph Connors be damned.
Fuck you, Joseph Connors, I guess.
No, fuck you and Joseph Connors.
Right, yes, because we have to make that joke every time.
Yes, he hates that joke. Love you, Joseph. You're actually still one of my favorites.
Yeah. I
We'll
mean,
put it on
I'm not surprised he hates that joke.
It's just been run to the ground, hasn't it?
And Joseph
Oh,
Connors.
Jesus. It's just so good, though. It's so good. Joe Hendry.
Yeah, just Joe
Versus
Hendry,
Joseph Connors,
Joe
blood
Hendry,
feud.
and Joseph Connors.
Joseph Connors. What a team. Beauty shot.
Yeah.
That wheelbarrow kick, the beauty shot applied. Riddle sliding in.
Eats a
Bates
bulldog.
again. Bates is like, no, Riddle.
Down, boy.
Down. No dubs for you.
And I don't know what the Great Khali is doing.
Don't you know? He's been practicing.
Tyler tags Tyler and lets Tyler get the pin. That's only
Tyler
good
does
for
not get the pin. Yeah, Ty does not get the pin.
two.
They're switching into Tyler. Meanwhile, Tyler eats a boozy shot of his own. Well, kind of.
Double underhook.
Tiger Driver.
As I keep telling Excalibur, that's not a Tiger Driver.
I know. It's a butterfly driver.
It's a butterfly facebuster. It's not a Tiger Driver.
It can be whatever it wants to be.
Actually, even worse, the thing that Excalibur keeps calling a Tiger Driver is the J Driller, which is like that, but it's landing on the top of the head, which is even more not a Tiger Driver.
Tyler's just gonna watch Tyler do his job, or Ty watches as well.
Would you believe that's
That was 10.
This is pretty much the entire reason I did this.
Yes, pretty much. Meanwhile, Tyler has to watch as Tyler gets a corner spear and corner spear again.
Spear, backflip, spear. What's
Wait a minute. Shades of McMahon.
looking to go the distance? Coast to
Coast. to
coast.
coast. On the rib cage.
Yeah, into the ribs.
Into the head.
Does the team Coast to Coast still exist? I don't know. I haven't seen them for a while.
Team Coast to Coast does not.
The
I
whole
don't think
gimmick
so,
is
bro.
they both did a Coast to Coast. And they do it at the same time.
Which sounds like a disaster.
What?
When you
Yeah,
consider how aerodynamics work.
yeah. Hitting well. So one was on one corner, one was in the other corner, and they were both flying into the corner in the middle.
Yeah, I know what you're referring to, but I don't think Team Coast to Coast still exists.
Because I know they were in Ring of Honor. Rolling Thunder, which I have to say in the Dudley voice. Not that Dudley.
No, Team Coast to Coast were not. Yay! Me and Khali! Well, I mean, okay, it depends on which version of the team you're referring to. No, I know it doesn't. It's still Shaquem Ali and Beyonce Giovanni, just not the full name, Leo St. Giovanni. But no, they're no longer a team.
Yeah, I didn't think they were.
Yeah, Shaquem is no longer with the company, so I understand that.
Mm-hmm.
But Khali looks excited. When did LVD get a not a trombone? That is not a trombone. I just want to clarify that before I cock it up.
Oh, that's a trombone.
It's a P-bone. No, it's a P-bone. It's not a trombone. I have a friend who plays trombone. They'd kill me if I said it wrong.
I don't have this friend. It's a trombone.
It is a P-bone. Hey, it's... I forgot his entrance was like that.
Yeah, it's Mike Kanellis Bennett. With his hair back, because even if I could be asked editing things, it won't let me change that.
Spoilers, I'm a huge Mike Bennett fan.
Hello! Person in chat, because we're actually doing this live and someone decides to speak
Hey,
for a change.
that would be my friend now.
Okay.
We have peeps.
There are, people exist.
Yes. Welcome. You've discovered where I hide.
Yeah, well, welcome to a team that... Can you guess I picked these ones?
Yes. Indeed, you did pick these ones.
Like, considering who's in these teams, you can probably guess who I picked. That I picked both these teams. To be fair, one of them's an actual tag team.
Yes, one of them is. However, one of them is really way too young, and it's creeping me out.
It is for what they are, yeah.
Yeah, this is like a Taven from
This
old school Kingdom.
Yeah,
Jesus.
this is really OGK.
Yeah.
Like,
Yes, welcome to. It's going to be interesting to see if you know any of the teams, Igel, because I guarantee you probably don't.
and to be fair, I didn't check how like this Taven wrestles, so
And now
just
I'm
like-
going to pull out an all-star performance here on commentary.
yeah,
This will be fun.
No, I wanted to put the Kingdom in there. I was getting him at Taven.
Fucking Ring of Honor mark.
No. Just a Matt Taven mark, not even a Ring of Honor mark.
Bullshit.
Like I like
Oh god.
Ring
You
of Honor.
know, I actually think I've watched Killian Dave live. It must be said. I feel as though I have.
I would like to.
I could be forgetting it, and it was Dave Mystique. Could be
Damo's
one or two.
cool.
Dave Master is very cool. Lovely guy.
Yes, Large Damon. My words are really failing me today. Large Damo.
Large no. Large Damo, Tiny Belt.
Yes. I mean, this. To be fair, this entire team is just WCW, WCPW.
This is you being a bark for the fight.
No. I didn't watch a single episode of Defiant. I watched every single episode of WCPW.
Defiant. Ladies and gentlemen, Defiant. I've never seen that show.
Is my voice really that bad today?
Yeah, you said Defiant. I'm like, what? Come on again.
Yeah, like
Defiant.
yeah. I didn't watch a single episode of Defiant, but
Yeah.
I watched every
Oh,
single
big
episode of
Damo. WCPW. Yes, the Irishman Damo.
Yes.
I like how we're not even trying to refer to him as Killian Dane anymore.
I mean,
Come
Killian. I mean, everyone
Killian
backstage.
Dane's a great name.
Yeah, Killian Dane's a great name. Everyone backstage still called him Damo.
Yeah, because he's Damo.
He's Damo.
You know, some people transcend names, right? Like, take the woman from Avatar, Sigourney Weaver's character. We don't call her by her name. We call her Sigourney freaking Weaver. It's just how it is. Oh, Jesus. Yes, Damo today will be wrestling with a new individual. It's a tag team action.
Yes, it's not Drake Maverick.
Yes, it is not Drake Maverick. It is not Eric Young. It is not Sawyer Fulton. And it is not Alexander Wolf.
Wait, didn't he replace Sawyer Fulton?
No, yes. I still wanted to include all of the Insanity members.
Yes.
Hello, Noam Dar.
Yes, the Shamrock Supernovas.
Yes, this is the Champagne Supernova.
Yes, he is the Champagne Supernova, and him combined with Killian Dane is the Shamrock Supernovas. I came up with this idea for a tag team while we were making CCW. I was like, I gotta put it in somewhere.
Absolutely so. A lot of people were hyped on our boy for a while. But anyway, seems to do nothing with light heavyweight people.
Yeah, Noam Dar is a fantastic wrestler and a avid hand lover. Again, shoutouts to Joe Hendry.
Indeed.
We'll get through an episode and not reference Joe Hendry. This isn't that episode, but we'll get through an episode and not reference Joe Hendry.
Indeed, we will not. That will be a rarity, though. Underway, Damo and Bennett. Well, I'm not referring to anyone by their names.
Yeah, I mean, he is Mike Kanellis Bennett.
No, he's Mike Kanellis Bennett.
What?
Yes, he's Kanellis Bennett, not Bennett Kanellis.
That's what I said.
No, because there's a pivotal difference there. His last name is Bennett. His middle name is Kanellis.
No, it's hyphenated.
Yeah, so it's still the part of the middle name.
But no, I did.
Like, it's not the surname.
I did say Kanellis Bennett.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to clarify.
And no, it's all the surname. It's a hyphenated surname.
Fuck hyphens. His last name is Bennett, as far as I'm concerned. And he's currently getting his ass kicked. Can we point out how ugly those tights are? Jesus Christ.
Who? What the? What part of these tights do you not like?
The fact that it reminds me of Billy Gunn.
Okay.
That's what we should have done. Billy Gunn and Mike Kanellis, ass men. Especially considering Maria. Am I wrong?
Not really, no.
I rest my case. Maybe in the future we will see Assman 2.0. We'll see. Taven again, rest on the ground. I know I'm daft. Applying the fingers over to the arm joint.
Yeah, we know Noam Dar, a very technical wrestler.
Absolutely.
Much as he might not act like it. We'll be looking for that Champagne Super Knee Bar.
Yeah, sends Taven to the ring, gets him in a tree of woe. Bennett was looking to help, get stopped by the referee. Taven goes to recover.
OGK might be a bit out of practice. Taven's been very much focused with Vinny recently. And Bennett actually trying his hand at the Pure Division.
Can you blame him?
In what was actually a very good match. But you became yet another victim of the octopus. I will save the tentacle jokes for the League of Legends streams.
Save the tentacle jokes for the hentai streams too.
I don't think I can do that on Twitch.
Project Melody. When we need you.
I would love to work with Project Melody.
I think all of us would. That would be a very interesting commentary team. That's our trio.
Yeah, we need Melody on this team.
Just, I bet it gets STO'd. My God. As we discuss the future for the commentary booth. That desert deadlift powerbomb Bennett just being dropped down by Damo, looking absolutely dominant
As usual.
as Damo.
Bennett
That does not look that impressive.
Yeah, putting extra pressure onto that boot into the sternum.
Just trying their best to survive. I feel, and to be fair, can you blame them?
Yeah, I think that's the smart strategy here, as we said before. Working on the base of the big men, making it harder for them to carry their own weight.
Running splash. Surprised Damo sold it. Back to the head.
Like now. Looking to set up, I assume, to make a tag, but Damo able to fight out.
Yeah, that's what we call resisting.
Big uppercut. Ellis fighting back.
Elbows connect.
Arm caught. Two men just back and forth.
And it resulted in some underhanded tactics there, using the ropes to cut the wind out of Damo's sails.
Guillotining him across his throat across the bottom rope.
Damo was going with a very nice drop kick. Misses the opportunity, gives it to Taven.
Yeah, Taven in immediately gets grabbed by Damo. Absorbing that kick.
Getting close, like gets countered with a drop toe hold. By a choke.
Looking to hit some tag team offense. Double shoulder blocks connect. And again, we're going to see some of the more technical side of this team. Working the neck, working the limbs.
Oven lights by Dawn, no bridge.
Jawbreaker from Taven. Northern Lights of his own.
He's going to pull him, goes now. Goes to the outside the ring. What is he going for here?
Looking for a springboard.
Misses, but connects just a little bit.
I was looking for a cross body. I think got more of a diving headbutt. In this case, Kakeshi not making you happy.
Actually makes you sad.
No one likes accidental Kakeshi. Big running clothesline. Taven measuring. Looks for cover off that DDT. Only getting a 2. Damo bringing it up.
Now. Now into the head. Wrestling takedown.
Sitting back
Oh,
to the friendly
whips.
corner. Classic tag team wrestling.
Good kick by Mike Bennett. I think a bit too close to Damo.
Damo making another save. Bulldog from Taven. Doesn't keep
Even
Damo.
going after Damo.
The ref admonishing Damo for being in the ring too long.
Beautiful. Is the power of love strong? It is the kingdom with the victory.
Yeah, the OGK moving forward.
Rise there.
Well, they might not have been teaming a lot recently, but they do have a lot. They do have a lot of more existing chemistry than our two WCPW originals.
I guess so. Fantastic job by the team. However, you have to admit.
Yeah, great work from both men there. Managing to honestly just put the work in on Dar. It was just a case of keeping Damo out for the pin. Took a few times of asking, but the OGK moving on.
But what can we say about the Street Profits that has not been said? No, seriously, what can we say?
It's a very good question.
Hmm.
Do
We
they
must
have
think about
do
it.
they have titles at the moment?
Yes.
I
Maybe.
generally don't remember who the SmackDown Tag Champions are.
I think it might be Dirty Dogs.
So, Dirty Dogs.
It's the Usos.
So that makes sense. Where are the Street Profits then?
SmackDown still.
Okay.
Because they're on the same brand because Bianca Belair is dating Montez Ford.
Yes, and all the yeah.
Yeah. Just to explain why Naomi's on Raw,
That doesn't explain a lot of things, honestly.
or Becky Lynch is on Raw. Actually, no, keep Becky Lynch far away from Seth Rollins.
To be fair, Becky Lynch hasn't fucking shown up again, so we don't know where she is.
She's officially on the Raw page.
Was she ever taken off the Raw page, though?
No.
Well, there you go.
However, I feel as though they would have moved her to SmackDown because they moved Naomi to SmackDown and then back to Raw before she appeared on TV. So I swear we would have known.
Well, look, Becky's been out, on maternity.
I don't make the rules. Something tells me it's a main eventer. Someone tells me I'm correct.
He is head of tables. We unfortunately don't have the boss music.
We also do not have the tables.
Or the Golden Glove.
Yeah, we definitely do not have the golden tables. I was about to say golden tables.
If I cared more, I probably could have gotten rid of the vest and given him the Golden Glove, but that would have required effort that I'm not willing to put in for this stupid bit.
You should.
Probably
No, you should give Rikishi.
give Rikishi the golden thong or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah, precisely. Why not? Why not?
Yes, Roman Reigns. He is head of tables.
Yes. You know, it sounds like a very underwhelming introduction, but you try to introduce him.
Yeah.
Say something that you haven't ever heard someone say.
What, in general or about Roman Reigns?
Not Roman Reigns.
I can't think of anything.
Precisely. The Michael Cole machine keeps churning.
Actually, Roman Reigns once did an advert where he did "I'm a Little Teapot." There you go.
I already knew that.
I'm sure
I said
you
things
did.
like, of course I know. I also know who the inaugural Come Down With Me champion is.
Do you?
Yes!
Are you
Tyson
sure?
T-Bone. Tyson T-Bone.
Okay, good.
Not Bad Bones. Not John Klinger.
Because you got Bad Bones and Tyson T-Bone confused for a long time.
You got a vertical suplex confused for a powerbomb.
That is because my brain doesn't function.
Yeah, mine doesn't function when it comes to John Klinger.
Sometimes words don't come out correctly.
And sometimes John Klinger just looks a lot like Tyson T-Bone.
They don't.
They could be a tag team.
Bad Bones looks more like Doc Gallows
Bad to
than
the
he
Bones
does.
would be a hell of a team name, gotta admit.
Like, if you haven't seen Bad Bones looks like the rejected member of the Good Brothers.
I was gonna go with the most intimidating biker bouncer you've ever seen.
That too, but
You kind of felt a little bit better.
we start this match with an atomic drop to Roman Reigns.
Yep. So you know we're accurate to WWE canon. That's probably got to be one of the worst slugs I've ever done. Chop to Roman. You don't chop a Roman.
Especially while he's still wearing the vest.
Yeah, no better than that. It's like bulletproof.
And the Tribal Chief making the tag out to the Tribal Cheeks. Played back suplex. World's Strongest Slam.
You've got a question. What will Rikishi do if he fights the Usos?
That's a very good question. He says, looking to see how likely that is.
It is still a question, though. I meant as a hypothetical, not as in it will happen scenario, you know?
I mean, I assume by ode of Roman they will fight.
Now
Whether
he's
they
just
like it or
commanding
not.
OAPs.
I'm pretty sure it would have to be the final if that was going to happen. Looking at the bracket.
Well, folks, you decide. Apart from you don't. Sorry.
No, unfortunately, fate decides.
Yeah, so ask Faith to do it.
Pray. Pray for the...
Just pray to the gods.
Not me, obviously. I have no influence on this.
He's also not a god.
I am a god.
Hmm.
It's been well established.
Is it?
I am chaos.
Yes, and yet this universe seems to keep screwing with you.
Well, yeah, I'm chaos.
And that's how you make someone pause for a few seconds, folks.
Yeah, I'm chaos. Do you think things would be consistent to chaos?
Yes, pretty much. I would imagine chaos would have its own internal logic.
See, that's where you're wrong.
I see. Well, I'm the god of elevators, so take that. Also, I claim. The Dawkins shouldn't try to go for splashy moves there. Against Roman Reigns and no nonsense.
Yeah, try to go for that corkscrew splash.
Yeah, I feel as though the end result was to be expected.
Now it's Dawkins getting out of the way of the moves.
Not a bad choice.
Taking the tag. Out to King Tez.
Even just trying to find their way to win here.
Yeah, this is experienced tag team versus family. Versus the tribal chief. And of course the tribal cheeks.
Question is, will they succeed? That's the $8 question. Backbreaker there on Montez Ford.
Tez whipped hard into the turnbuckle. Spinning heel kick only staggers Rikishi. And needs to follow up with a neck breaker.
Okay, trying to get some momentum on its side.
Going down the midsection. Rikishi
I'll
now.
to this to the next. He's trying to show who the bigger man is.
Snap out from Dawkins. And then snapping the neck. Rikishi back to the inside. Tag back out to Tez.
Yeah, Tez looking to get involved, stomping on the back of the legs there.
We're seeing the frequent tags from the more experienced tag team. Corkscrew splash of his own. Normally more Dawkins move.
Well, you know, sometimes you just gotta go for what your partner does. You've seen it enough times, you're gonna eventually learn to imitate.
Big leg drop there. Gishi driver.
Gishi driver getting the fire thunder bomb. Not get it.
It's not enough for the win.
Maybe not. Hard to say.
Yeah, Rikishi taking his time to decide which way he wants to enter the ring. He tags back out to Roman.
Contest now when he's grounded.
For the monkey flip.
3 nails.
Tez sending Roman back into his friendly corner. Makes the tag. We talked about swapping things around.
Levi did. And that is a masterclass in it.
Yeah, it's normally Angelo hitting the spine buster and Ford hitting the frog splash. Superman punch goes for the cover.
Needs, and I quote, must.
Tez breaking up the pin of the Superman punch.
Keeping the matter Roman.
Spear out of nowhere.
That could be it. And it is. Tribal Cheeks advance. Absolutely devastating team there. Able to just keep the momentum and score the victory.
Excellent work in the Samoan group. The family, the bloodline, the cheeks.
Yes, indeed. That's all it took. It's all it needs to be.
Well, the man that ended the tournament on one hell of a run in our last tournament looks to have a better time here in the tag tournament.
Yeah, and that man is indeed here tonight, Bobby Roode. Tag team expert, you would argue.
Yeah, has had some good showings in tag teams throughout his career. Got the Dirty Dogs currently, of course, Beer Money.
Also, he's teamed up with Chad Gable. He's teamed with Chris Harris, America's Most Wanted, one of those iconic teams of the Ruthless Aggression era. The US definitely has a lineage. I wonder who Roode will be teaming up with this evening.
Well, it's a team with fancy fucking robes, that's for sure.
Damn right, and a team of exceptional facial hair. A man who recently fought the Who's Here match, unsuccessful in winning the title, however, Rick Rude.
Yeah, actually was kind of screwed out of it as the we had another instability, another mild universal collapse mid-match.
It does, however, look to fare a little better. Less multiverse disruption this time around.
What I'd like to have right now is for all you fat, ugly, inner city sweat hogs, keep the noise down while I take my robe off and show the ladies what a real sexy man looks like. Hit the music.
Well, you gotta give him credit. He's full of himself.
I mean, yeah. You wouldn't wear your face on your crotch if you weren't.
Oh, you gotta do a big shot.
Well, Mr. Cena just has decided to make his presence felt.
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, John Cena will be competing at SummerSlam, much to his own dismay.
But the question is, though, who is John Cena tagging with?
Well, it's an old running joke with John Cena. He only ever teams of enemies. Like, think of all the tag team champions he's been with. Shawn Michaels, David Otunga, The Miz.
Is it sad that my brain went straight to David Otunga when you said that?
No. Surprisingly, no. Because, hey, it happened. I imagine
I
it'll
wish I
be
could say it's the
someone-
only time my brain goes to David Otunga.
Really?
But he's one of the person's themes I've got stuck in my head because of playing the 13 game.
Well, looks like I might be correct in my prediction. Quite the branded team.
Yes, the face that runs the place and the face that owns the place.
Hold on, this is not AJ Styles.
Yes, because AJ Styles definitely wasn't just stealing stuff from people the whole time.
Yes, but he did so effectively. Which is what matters. That's in the way Bobby Roode and John Cena. Starting the batch off.
Is that supposed to be a Cena chant? Because it's a real bad one if it is.
No, that's the default crowd from the WWE game. Sorry, no, that's the default chant from the Thunderdome.
I was gonna say that's just the Thunderdome.
That's just the Thunderdome.
No, sorry,
Well,
that was
in the end.
that was 2K18 was the Thunderdome.
Yes, 2K19 is the lightning sphere.
I was wondering where you were going to go with that.
Are you happy with the way it went?
That's pretty much where I expected it would go, yeah.
Then my work here is done.
And here comes the boss.
It's Vincy boy.
At least the boss of WWE. We are not bound by Vincent Kennedy McMahon's wills.
Yes, we are not at all going by that, so in your face, Vince. I just always wanted to say that.
You really need to get a better handle of running your company, Vince. Let's start by not firing a whole bunch of people, eh?
Yeah, let's stop with those for the time being, right?
And then maybe not firing a whole bunch of people on a brand that you don't control without consulting the person who does.
Yeah, let's not just give random challenges. That'd be nice.
Let's not keep doing the same fucking matches over and over and over again. And for the love of God, please get rid of Lily. The doll winked.
We just really want Lily done.
The doll winked.
We all shouldn't wink,
It did though.
but it shouldn't.
The doll winked and it actually distracted somebody. Spike pile driver.
you're going to do creepy Alexa Bliss, just make her the girl for the fucking ring. Done.
Be better.
It would be way better, way more fitting.
I think
It
you can
also
do spooky.
would make you look less creatively bankrupt because you bought a gimmick from somebody else.
And then fired that person.
Yes. In a move that baffled nobody, unfortunately.
No, that baffled everyone but surprised no one.
There you go.
Like, I'm not surprised you did this, but why?
Because he's Vincent.
I swear Vince is trying to get himself DQ'd here.
Maybe he is. Maybe he would enjoy that. Who are you to stop him?
At this point, unfortunately, only a commentator.
Precisely.
Roode tagging out Roode. You did this, team, not me. I wasn't the only one making this joke.
Indeed, but hey, it works really well considering they're both arrogant.
Yeah, they're both very much their times, same sort of gimmick.
Mm-hmm. But there was some unity.
Big old spine buster.
And to be fair, they're doing great work against Vince McMahon.
And John Cena.
Yeah, that's technically true, I guess.
I mean, they hit Vince McMahon with a spike power driver, which is honestly a pretty good start to anything.
Very much. Just need to do a headbutt now.
I have heard Keshi makes you happy.
I've also heard they made Kevin Owens quite happy.
Gut wrench from John Cena.
Brings him up, goes with a slam.
Roode out the way. John's head running into the turnbuckle. Roode now off the ropes.
Over something. Cena stops him dead in his tracks, it appears. At least force him to try go for that wrist lock. This is it.
Attitude adjustment, but smart from Rick Rude. Already in there distracting the ref. Giving his partner some time, and then into the to break it up. Vince with a bulldog on Rude.
What would this mean if Bobby Roode could beat John Cena?
I mean, I would call that actual sensible bucking, but
Yes, me too. But what would it mean if it wasn't?
Vince now in to break things up.
Glorious one. Holding himself up.
John Cena set out powerbomb.
Yeah, I don't see that very often.
And Cena fighting himself up, but giving Bobby a time to tag out.
As the expertise. John Cena gonna put himself over a legend here.
Push shoulder blocks. Gets the spin out powerbomb. Doesn't get to continue the moves of doom though.
He's gonna cut him off. Only a two.
Thank God this game doesn't have the lightning fist.
That we know of.
Snap suplex. And what might be the saddest hot tag in history. I say that,
One
and
of them.
then Vince McMahon starts hitting ludicrous kicks that I do not believe he could do in real life. Not now or ever. Single leg Boston Crab.
Little optimism.
I'm a realist at best, a nihilist at worst.
The power driver connects.
That's the inside. Vince just choking Roode.
Vince showing a degree of legacy hatred.
Which is odd from Vince McMahon. And it's the stunner. It's the stunner, my God.
Patented technique stolen from Stone Cold Steve Austin. And it's enough.
It's enough, and Bobby Roode not even making an attempt to try and save.
He still wants his contract at the end of it.
Gotta think if that's gonna stop playing a factor. We've seen firings over less recently.
As Team WWE will be qualifying. To the surprise of possibly no one.
But the disappointment of many. Well, after this match, we will be halfway through the first round. And we will be ending our show on this one.
And what a set of competitors we have. Some of the most athletic we've ever seen, to be fair.
Some of the most athletic, some of the most impressive.
We begin with the man that rivals the aerial assassin, Ricochet.
Yeah, the man who's so impressive, my dad that does not care for wrestling was genuinely impressed by him.
Praise be.
I keep bringing that up because it's just, to me, like the prime example of, no, seriously, how did you mess up Ricochet? Sort of statement.
No, even a blind person getting drunk. But yes, he will be competing here tonight. The question is who his partner will be. I suspect I know who it would be, however. Yep. A man who has been to war with Ricochet. As I said, Cedric Alexander. Mustafa Ali.
Yeah, I mean, I think both men were considered for the position. When it came for Ricochet picking a partner, it was Mustafa Ali that got the pick in the end.
I don't blame you. That's a hell of a choice by Ricochet.
Yeah, the two men, one way or another, shafted by poor booking decisions. Face two men that were shafted by poor naming decisions.
Yes. Most definitely.
This is
But to give credit, They're a hell of a team.
Yeah, Hansen and Raymond Rowe, two of the best in the world. Former IWGP Tag Champions, former WCPW Tag Champions, while we're, still bringing up that. Former Ring of
And
Honor Tag
now,
Champions, former NXT Tag Champions.
a hell of a team. That's not even going into the minor leagues here. They're also a VIP tag team champion, BCW tag team champ. Not only that, but the team could boast of one of them is a former 24/7 champion.
And it's time to experience the Viking War Machine Raiders. Although I think we'll just stick to War Machine for the proceedings.
Ease. Yeah, just ease.
It will be Ricochet and Hansen starting off.
Good choice of competitors. Ricochet out of the bat with the athleticism.
Yeah, when to trade blows. Both men took a shot, and Ricochet thought better of it. Went to what he's good at. Started using his speed. I imagine we'll see a clean break in the corner.
We got to respect between these people.
And not look it, but War Machine is one of the most respectful tag teams in the game. In fact, I imagine, in fact, I'm pretty sure I remember quite clearly, Ricochet definitely does have some experience with the War Machine, actually teaming with the War Machine as part of Taguchi Japan, I believe.
Would not be wrong there, to be fair.
Because apparently, in the list of things we keep bringing up, one's Joe Hendry, and the other one is fucking Taguchi.
Of course it is. It does. What would you expect?
I'm generally surprised that of all the people that we keep bringing up, it's Taguchi.
Why? It's you.
It was one thing when it was Asuka hitting the Bumaye. It's a completely different thing now. Pop-up power slam. They're not that for some weird reason they're now calling the Viking experience.
Yeah. Reasons.
DDT with a kick up. Ricochet now making tag. To the SmackDown hacker. He was. They confirmed it.
Yes, they did.
In a single
just trying
promo.
to not acknowledge it. Just ignoring it. It's fine.
Thing is, if he was just the SmackDown hacker, we wouldn't be having these problems.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fact that he's the SmackDown hacker and the leader of Retribution. Misdirection there. Full Nelson into the reverse DDT. Putting some pressure on the big man's arm.
Technique. We're still in control. Sends Ali into that corner.
He's finding out. Lee with quite some distance.
Yeah, but if there's any man that can close the distance, It'll be Mustafa Ali. Rolling net breaker.
Goes to the top. Surely he's too far away for the 054. He's not, but Hansen did get the knees up.
Over inside the head. Drop kick dodged.
It's a Hurricane Rana.
Pop-up position.
In comes Ray Rowe. Superman punch of his own. Deadlift powerbomb. Ace. 10. Mao.
Knee straight to the face.
And gets a 2
Not
count.
able to ricochet away. So Mustafa Ali away. Knee to the back.
Yeah, just letting gravity do
Ricochet
all
able
the
to
work
break it up.
there.
Yeah, Ricochet's just able to break it up.
That would have been close. If it wasn't for Ricochet. Tag made. Probably a smart call. Ricochet taking one shot and deciding to tag again. And Rowe deciding that he wants to take this to the outside.
I think he's just wanting to be more brutal than usual. I don't blame him.
Yeah, we do know Warmachine rules means there are no rules. It's educated feet and knees.
7.
Tag made. What are they thinking? Another pop-up power slam. Goes for the pin.
I think it's time. It's enough.
Yeah. Ricochet downed. Mustafa Ali took most of the punishment throughout that match. And you see that first pop-up power slam. A rolling neck breaker from Ali. And he was doing so well until Hansen got the knees up on the 054. It was Ace 10 Mao. A move that the actual WWE I don't think has ever called. And then the
To my
finish.
knowledge, but it has to be given the Warmachine able to put away the team of Ricochet and Ali.
Yes, and that finishes our match for our first week. Next week we'll be finding out who fights all of the people that are qualified this week. Since we've gone down half the we've gone down half the bracket this week. We'll see the rest next week. Thank you for joining us. Congratulations to the winners who all move on. All the losers obviously have been eliminated. This is single elimination. I don't think we mentioned that at any point, but it is. Any closing words, Mr. Radox?
Right on.
Very good, very consistent. We're all very happy about that. We will we will see you next time. Ta-ra.
Take care.